I have spent the past 2 months, maybe a little more, um, driving myself insane by beating myself up. It's about to be a year since I walked in and found my daughter deceased. Um, I sit here and I think back where I'm like, what could I have done differently? If I had just came home sooner, if I didn't pick up that shift, because I picked that shift up last minute. What could I have done differently as a parent? All of that. But I'm sitting here now looking, and I come to realize like there's nothing I could have done to prevent this from happening, because what's meant to be will be. I just am now moving forward. I have no other choice. Life can be so hard, but it's on you on how long you stay in that funk, or how long you choose to allow these things to stress you. I'm now at a place where I just want to keep my daughter's memory alive. I want to help other young females. Being in the relationship that I was in, that's something I look back on. As a mom, I have 6 children with one person. This man was a narcissist, and my daughter had to see things and went through things because I was thinking and focusing on, I want to keep my family together. I know it's something wrong with him, but maybe if I give him another chance. I kept repeating myself over and over again, saying what my issues were, because I'm big on communication. And that's one thing I can say about my daughter. She would tell her friends, my mom is my best friend. I can talk to her about anything. As a parent, sometimes you have to put the mommy and daddy roll down and be like, hey, what's going on? Even when you're not gonna like it, their answer, but it's their answer, it's their truth. So how can I allow you to feel comfortable, talk to me, and let's try to figure it out, right? I wasn't one of those moms that where it was, oh, this my man and I'm working. We were married. I was his wife. But when you sit back and you allow a person to beat you down physically, mentally, and emotionally, and you have children and they're sitting and they're watching, staying together does not help. It harms the children, because a lot of women will say, oh, I stayed because of the kids, but what are you actually showing and teaching your children? And that's something that was one of the main reasons I left my ex. I actually sat down with my kids maybe a month before I left him, and I was crying, and I was like, I'm so tired. I even contemplating, no longer being here at my own hands, because I felt like, what am I doing wrong? Why won't he respect me? Why don't he see how much I love him? And I had this conversation with my kids, and then later I sat back and I also felt like, and I told them this, I'm failing you guys. I'm letting y'all down. Like, it was bad. It was bad. Where it's like, you gotta do better, right? And that's what I did. So I found the courage where it got to a point where, you're threatening to unalive me. And that kind of scared me, because I really knew he was capable of doing such a thing. And my daughter had to see all of that. But I thank God that I left him, and she was able to see, like, and know I would never be back with him. But it's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard when you're in a relationship and you lose yourself, and then your children are watching. And I think my ex breaking my daughter's heart, he's a narcissist, so he felt like she picked my side. And there should be no side when you're being a parent. The children are supposed to love both parents. And she told something that he did. And he told her that, I'm not your dad. Don't ask me for anything. And it broke her heart. And that's when she started drinking and sneaking out, wanting a party. And I really think it was her trying to, like, deal with her hurt and pain. Her father's doing 95 years in prison. You have a man that's been in your life since you were 2, going on 3 years old. And then he gets mad at you about something he did wrong. Imagine us women, when you catch your man cheating and they gaslight you and try to flip it on you and, act like you did something wrong. She was a kid, maybe 11, 12, and the man that you love and look up to, and he treated you well, and, he ups and tells you, you're not my daughter anymore. That's something I look back on and I'm like, there's nothing I could have did about that. It broke my heart that he did that to her. And I stayed. I feel like at that point in time I should have left. That's something I look back on and say, but as parents, it's so hard, man, because as parents and being in a relationship, like, you have to put you first. My kids come first. I don't think it should be that way. You come first. Not saying be selfish, but if you're not in a good space, you're not happy, you're not in a good place, your children feel it. It affects them. It was so hard, but I do wish that I had left him at that point in time. And I look at my daughter and, she was looking for love. I gave her love, but as her mom, it's like, oh, you're my mom, you're supposed to, or whatever. That's something I wish I changed. But I want to be that person for girls to have a conversation with me, and I can talk to another mother to explain and express how they're feeling without the mom being upset, and understanding where the kid is coming from. Because a lot of these kids, like, everybody has a story to tell. Just because you feel like you're being a great parent doesn't mean your choices don't affect your children and they don't have feelings and emotions. It's really hard. It's really hard being a parent. All you can do is give your best. But sometimes you can't be stuck in your ways and feel like, hey, I'm giving you my best and you need to shut up and be okay with it. Because maybe it's not. Maybe there's another way for them to feel love. And I think that's what we're all here to do. God called us all to love one another. And sometimes your kid don't feel love. It's really hard. But I'm trying to do these little things, to be that person for somebody. You can talk to me or watch my videos and understand, like, it's okay. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to say I'm wrong. It's okay to look at a situation from someone else's perspective. It's okay to apologize. It's okay to mess up. It's just once you realize you messed up, what do you do from there? What do you do from there? That's the key. I just want to keep my baby's memory alive. I just want to help others. I just want to take my pain and turn it into joy. Because it's all on you, on mentally, how you process things, how you deal with them. And this is how I'm going to deal with it. It's Ruth with my truth.